Hey guys, hey darlings, I know you missed me. Because why wouldn't you? Because I look fabulous. Look at me. I'm the one you love to miss, the goddess you love. Anyways, I thought today we could talk about why we think that people give up so easily on relationships these days. I personally think that it has a lot to do with the media, making it seem like, oh, you shouldn't try to forgive, you shouldn't try to be understanding of people's mistakes, you should just move on. If they don't understand, they don't value you, move on. And although I do agree with that on a level, you shouldn't stand for abuse, you shouldn't stand for somebody mistreating you, I do think that people are less willing to forgive someone's mistakes. And because of social media and because of the mainstream media that's like, oh, well, you can just come here, sister girl, and you could be single. Or men that are like, yeah, don't put up with no mouthy chick because you can go get you a chick from another country and she'll listen to everything you say. And, or they say cheating is a rich man's sport. And, I just think like the mainstream media pushes this narrative. Social media pushes this narrative of like, oh, you don't need a man, or oh, you don't need a woman. But I truly believe that there's a benefit unlike any other when a man is with a woman and a woman is with a man and they support each other and they love each other and they grow together. I think there's nothing else like it in the world. And I think the world is balanced when it's a man, loving a woman and a woman loving a man. Like, I think that can't be understated, that to raise a child, you need both the feminine and the masculine energy. To be a well-rounded person, I think you need to be able to, as a female, to absorb a man's strength and leadership when he's giving it. And I think as a man, you should be able to be open to a woman explaining the sensitive side of things, the nurturing, caring side of things, the feelings, because men have them. They just don't necessarily practice expressing them. And that's a benefit to them when they're able to understand it and express it and absorb it, especially if it's coming from like a loving place of a woman who genuinely cares for you, who genuinely supports you. So, but I do think that it is definitely the cause of like our generations. We watched men leave the home, we watched women struggle on their own, and then there was a lot of resentment on both sides, men resenting women, women resenting men. They played the child support courts to turn men and women against each other. The benefits that women get when men are not in the home, Medicaid, EBT, all this stuff. This simply how much easier it is if you leave the family you made and go start somewhere new with someone else, because it's the exciting, fun thing. Like, I do think there are lots of factors as to why it is, but even in all of that, I still find this reason to like hope and have such joy, because I think that men are naturally drawn to women and women are naturally drawn to men. We crave each other. We crave that balance. We crave that energy. For me personally, I love the energy that a man brings. I love the way he smells, the way a man walks into the room. I love men. Let's just, especially my man. My man. Mr. Benders. Quiet masculinity. Just comes into a room with presence, with like strong knowing, you know what I'm saying, with the right attitude to get shit done. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't say too much. What he does say, he means. Like, I just love a man. He smells so good. He looks so good. I'm like, that's me. That's me. That's my chocolate god. And I'm his goddess. So I definitely believe that there is a space and a place in this generation to love and to have those kind of long-lasting relationships that we idolize and saw in the generations before us. I do think it's harder because, when things ain't going right, it's so much easier to be like, oh, well, I know I can get the kind of energy and attention I want from this new person over here, instead of doing the hard work of repairing things with my man. And vice versa. I know that if we're beefing and I'm fussing at him, it's so much easier to have random conversations with thotties, because they are not invested. It's not their relationship. They don't care.
Has your wisdom teeth bothered you at all?